Ambika Devi here, Yogini Yoda. I want to share with you my oral care routine and neti so that you can understand more about what keeps me healthy and vital. First, let's look at neti. This is my neti pot. I think it's like an Aladdin's lamp. Very magical. And in it, what I'm going to put is water that I boiled and let cool down to a temperature that feels still hot to my wrist, but not painfully hot. I'm going to put a little bit in there with an amount of coarse cut sea salt. I've been doing it for so many years that I just measure it out in my hand. It's about a teaspoon. I put that in the water, let it melt. The neti pot sits in the cool of the room, so I like to warm up the salt with just a little bit of water and then put more hot water in. While that's melting, let me tell you about what I use with my toothbrush. Yeah, with my toothbrush. I use a mineral oil blend. I use an essential oil blend and another essential oil blend. I will put all the links into this when I post it at all the places where I post it. So just look for the oral care links. Occasionally I'll use a charcoal powder. That will actually make your teeth white. Turns your teeth black at first. And a tongue scraper. It's really important to use one of these every day. So let's do the neti first. I like to have a clear sinus area. A lot gets gunked up behind the eyes. This is a tough place to get to just by blowing your nose, everybody. So I'm reaching into the neti pot to feel how the salt has melted, and it's pretty much there. This water got a little cool, but I've got hot water right here. I'm filling the neti pot up. It's really important to begin in the right nostril. So you go in the right nostril first and then the left. So when you're watching this video, likely you'll think I'm going in my left. I'm going in my right. Just mirror me. I will teach you this on your own because the tilt of the head is very, very important to make it comfortable. The right amount of salt to make it comfortable and the right heat of the water. Too hot or too cold won't work. So I'm going in the right nostril. I'll be tilting my head forward and slightly to the left. Breathing through the mouth. At about halfway through the pot, empty out gently. Don't blow too hard. And then we'll go in the other side. So the water is going up and around. With just a little bit left, trying to be as polite as I can. If you ever visit an ashram early in the morning before the first satsang, you will hear everybody doing this and honking out with little respect to anybody who wants to still sleep, although everybody should be awake. Now I'm going in the left. I'll pinch my nose, put my head back, and draw this salt water through both sinus passages into my mouth and spit it out. There you go. That's neti. About half a pot for each nostril. Next, tongue scraping. This is a copper tongue scraper. There might be a rare few of you who cannot use copper, but if you can, I highly recommend it. It's pretty much just a band of copper that's been flattened out. It's always good to wet it a little bit, and you want to go straight back on your tongue, then side, then back again, as far back as you can get. If you've got a gag reflex, get it back there anyway. I mean, everybody has a little bit of one, but you'll get used to it. Then center. So much ends up on the back of your tongue, and when you swallow it, that's what gives you stomach flu. Get it off of there. So with these toothbrush, I also use a very high level of hydrogen peroxide before and after I use a toothbrush or any kind of oral care item. It keeps my teeth white, and I eat a lot of turmeric. So they would be yellow-brown if I didn't use this. Some of the mineral drops, a couple of these. I'm not going to use any charcoal today. Oh, maybe I should. You'd probably get a kick out of it. Drop of the essential oil blend. These are incredible for the immune system. And the other magical oil blend, I promise I'll give you these links. Then I use a tooth powder. I don't use paste. I use a neem-based tooth powder. Just a little bit goes a long way. And what the heck? Let's see what the charcoal looks like, right? I'm sure you want to see. It's going to turn my teeth completely black. Just a tiny little dip in is all you need. You can probably hardly see it there on the end of the toothbrush. This has been used in homeopathy and all kinds of holistic health for years and years to take internally for poison. And it's incredible for your gum health and your teeth. Oh, I'm not turning black. Let's get more. There we go. For brain health, switch hands. Don't worry, it'll come off. Cold water is the best for your skin and your eyes. Follow that up with an Ayurvedic oil blend. People ask me what my skin routine is all the time. Pretty much cold water and oils. Very little soap. And then, just to supercharge the immune system, some colloidal silver. I put a drop in each eye. And then squish it around and get it behind the eyes. I put it in my mouth. Hold it under your tongue. And then, even more barrier, you can get a nasal sprayer and put the colloidal silver up your nose. Snort it up, and if you feel it in the back of your throat, you got it all the way up there. There you go. The only other thing I'd want you to follow this up with is some oil. It's called Nasal. Nasal oil is a blend, and it has some herbal oils in it. So let's do some Nasal today too. Here I recommend you put it on your pinky or both pinkies. So I put a little bit there. I'm rubbing it around on my pinkies. Go right up your nose. It's your nose. Put your fingers in it. Massage that oil all around. There you go. That's how I stay healthy.